Hi everyone, my name is Rajdar Siddharth. Today date is 4th April 2022. Today's topic is static and instance variable, static and instance method, and static and instance block. Instance uh, instance variable are declared in a class but outside a method, a constructor or any block. Class variable as known as a static variable are declared with the static keyword in class but outside in the method, constructor or block. Instance of the variable are created when an object is created with the use of the keyword new and destroyed when the object is destroyed. Static in the class variable are declared when the program starts and destroyed when the program stops. And third is instance variable can be accessed directly by calling the variables name inside in the class. However, within static methods, when static variable and given accessibility, they should be called using the fully qualified name object reference variable name. And third is static variable can be accessed by calling with the class class name variable name. And fourth is instance variable hold value that the reference by more than one of the method constructor or block or essential parts of the object state that must be present in the throughout the class. And there would be only be one copy of each class variable per class regardless for how many objects are created from it. And next is static versus instance method. First is instance method are methods which require an object of its class to be created before it can be called static methods, are methods in Java that can be called without creating an object of class. Second is static method is declared with static keyword, instance method is not with static keyword. And next is instance of variable hold values of the reference to the static method means which will be exist as a single copy for a class, but instance of the method exist multiple copies depending on the number of instances created for that class. Fourth is static method can be invoked by using class reference. Instance or non-static method are invoked by the using object reference. Fifth is static method cannot be accessed instance method and instance variable directly. Instance method can access static variable and static method directly. Next is a difference between static block and static instance block. In static initialization block and instance of initialization block. To define a static initialization block, we use the keyword static, and no keyword is required to define an instance of initialization block. A static initialization block loads as soon as class loads, and it is associated with the call to the constructor of a class of the for the object creation. An instance of the initialization block only executed when there is called as to constructor for creating an object. And static block can only access static variable and static method of the class. And an instance of the initialization block cannot only access static variable and static method, but also instance of the variable and static instance method of the class. There are automatic call to superclass constructor from the static initialization of block, and an instance of the initialization block always makes an automatic executing of the any of the statement in it. And fifth is static block is called just once of the during of the entire execution of the program when the class load. An instance initialization block can run many times of wherever there can all a constructor to the class. And next is in which the constructor of the and static initialization block loads to the class of loads, and it's associated with the to constructor of a class for object creation. An instance of initialization block only executed when it is called as constructor creating of an object. Thank you.